Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a what I eat in a day to show you everything that I eat. So typically first thing in the morning, I have to take a pill for my acid reflux. And so I take that first thing when I wake up, and I cannot eat or drink anything for 30 minutes. So I usually take that as soon as I get up, and then I get my son off to the bus for school. And then usually by then I can go ahead and eat breakfast. So in the past, I've mainly been just having a protein coffee in the morning for breakfast, and I found that it's not really quite enough for me. So I've started making a breakfast sandwich to go along with that, and sometimes I will also have a banana, just depending on how hungry I am. So I'm going to go ahead and get started making my breakfast, and I will show you what I make. Okay, to start off, I make my protein coffee, and I use this Premier Protein Caramel. It is 2 smart points for the entire carton, and I like to drink my coffee hot, so I heat this up in the microwave for 1 minute and 40 seconds, and then I make my espresso in my espresso machine. And while my Premier Protein is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and make my espresso. I just use these pods. They are made by Nespresso. And one thing to note when you heat up the Premier Protein is that it always produces this thick film on the top of it. So I always take a fork and just stir it around, and then the stuff sticks to the fork, and then I just wipe it off. Okay, so that is how I make my protein coffee. I'm going to now make my breakfast sandwich. In my breakfast sandwich, I use the Thomas 100% whole wheat English muffins. They are 3 smart points each. And then I'm going to be adding 2 slices of this Lando Frost Canadian bacon. It is actually 0 smart points for 2 slices, so that's why I just used 2. And then I'm going to add a half a slice of this 2% Kraft American cheese. It is 2 smart points for an entire slice, so I'm gonna just use half a slice for 1 smart point. And to make the egg, I'm just going to mix up this egg, and then I'm going to spray this with some cooking spray and cook it in the microwave for about 1 minute. I think I got this egg cooker from Walmart a few years ago, and it just makes a perfect round egg that will fit on the English muffin. And while the egg is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and toast my English muffin in the toaster. And for the Canadian bacon and cheese, I like to heat it up in the microwave separately, so then it'll be nice and hot to put on my sandwich. So I have my 2 slices of Canadian bacon and my half a slice of cheese, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to heat it up. So with my English muffin toasted now, I'm going to just put my egg on the muffin. Then I'm going to put the Canadian bacon and cheese on it. So here I have my breakfast sandwich. The English muffin is 3 smart points. The Canadian bacon is 0. The egg is 0. The cheese is 1 smart point. So that makes the entire sandwich 4 smart points. And then I'm gonna have my coffee with that, which is another 2 smart points. So this breakfast is 6 smart points. I also just wanted to say quickly that typically I work out in the mornings, but today I don't have anybody to watch my daughter, so I'm not gonna go to the gym. But I went to the gym yesterday, so that'll make up for it. And I plan on going the rest of the week. So I normally have a snack after I work out, but I'm not gonna have a snack this morning because I'm having my protein coffee and my breakfast sandwich. So I don't feel like I need the extra protein. So I will see you at lunch. Okay, so for lunch today, I am making tuna sandwiches with cottage cheese. And so to make the tuna sandwiches, I use the Village Hearth light wheat bread, which is 1 smart point per slice. And I'm gonna make 2 sandwiches, so I'm gonna use a total of 4 slices of bread, which is 4 smart points. And of course I'm gonna use the tuna, which is 0 smart points. And I have some chopped up green onions and celery that I'm gonna put in it, which is 0 smart points. And I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of the Miracle Whip Light, which is 1 smart point. And the Heinz Sweet Relish, I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of that for 1 smart point. And then I'm gonna have some cottage cheese on the side. So for the tuna, I'm just gonna mix the tuna with the celery and onions. And I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of the Miracle Whip Light, which is almost out. And then a tablespoon of the sweet pickle relish. Whoops, oh, and it just fell on the counter, so that's okay. I'm gonna just mix this together and then put it on the bread. Yes, and of course my cats can smell the tuna, so they are baking. No tuna for you. Sorry, Sassy. Okay, so I'm gonna just split it up between 2 slices of bread. Then I'm going to cut the sandwiches in half. Put them on my plate. I'm gonna have a 1/2 cup of cottage cheese. I like to try to measure my ingredients out just because otherwise I might be eating more than I think, so just makes for more accurate tracking. Okay, so this is my 8 smart point lunch. I'm having 2 tuna sandwiches, which is 6 smart points for both, and 2 smart points for the low-fat cottage cheese. So I'm going to go eat my lunch, and I will probably have a snack this afternoon since I didn't have my Built Bar this morning. So I will see you then. Okay, for my afternoon snack, I'm going to have a Built Bar. And these are in the new peanut butter Built Bars, and I think they are absolutely delicious. They don't really taste exactly like a Reese's, but the peanut butter flavor is still really, really good. So these are one of my new favorites now, along with the mint brownie ones. And these ones are actually 4 smart points, and the other ones are 3. But it's so worth it. So, okay, so I'm gonna just show you what the peanut butter Built Bar looks like. It is absolutely delicious. I'll take a bite. Very, very good. And you can kind of see in these that they do have little tiny pieces of peanuts, which I think is really good and really delicious. So I'm gonna enjoy my snack, which is 4 smart points, and I will see you at supper. Okay, so for supper tonight, I'm making the loaded chicken bubble up bake from the Skinny-ish dish, and it uses shredded chicken. So I wanted to show you guys how I make shredded chicken in the Instant Pot. So I have my Instant Pot, and I'm going to add some fat-free chicken broth to it, just to kind of cover the bottom. And then I'm going to take the chicken breasts out of the packages and put them in the Instant Pot. And now that I have the chicken breasts in the Instant Pot, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. And I'm gonna set it for the meat, and I'm gonna have it set for 40 minutes. And then I will let it do a natural release, and then when it's done, then I will shred it. Okay, now the chicken is probably done. Yep, it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off and release the lid. And there are the chicken breasts. I'm gonna just take them out and put them on the plate here. I'm gonna just shred the chicken with the 2 forks. It pretty much comes apart pretty easily, so it's not really that hard. This is definitely a lot of chicken, so I'm gonna divide this up into 2 containers because I'm gonna use some tonight for supper and some for tomorrow's supper. So this is a really easy way to make shredded chicken if you have an Instant Pot. I absolutely love my Instant Pot and find this to be so easy. So I will see you at supper. Okay, so for tonight for supper, I made the loaded chicken bubble up bake from the Skinny-ish dish. And so I divide this into 6 equal servings, and they are 8 smart points per serving. So this is what my supper looks like. It is 8 smart points, and the green beans, of course, are 0 smart points. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my supper. And I don't think I'm gonna have a snack tonight. So this will end my day at 26 smart points. So that will be the end of my What I Eat in a Day video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.